Today is Wednesday, May 20th, and today's practice is going to be all about finding your balance. Balance in life, balance in a pose, and no, it's not all going to be all crazy upside down kind of balance, but balance left to right, front to back, but just finding our balance in general. So go ahead, find yourself a comfortable seat. You can lay down, sit down, whatever feels good for you. And go ahead and bring your eyes to close. Let the outside world go. And bring your awareness onto yourself and onto your breathing. And keeping with our theme of finding your balance, that's our quote for today too, finding balance. Finding balance in life. Trying to balance, being protective of ourselves when we go out, but also not letting it consume us either. Balancing information that we watch or read about, but not being too consumed with it. You can't overly watch too much TV, you can't read too much about it. So finding our balance. And in keeping with that, we're going to do just a short breathing exercise where we balance our inhales and our exhalations. So usually our inhalation is a lot longer than our exhalation, but today we're going to balance it out. So go ahead and take a deep breath in first. Exhale, release it out the mouth. Now inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold it. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold it. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold it. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pause. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return to your natural breathing. And still let your eyes stay closed. Inhale, reach your arms out and up overhead. Exhale your hands down to your heart. And again, inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale your hands on down. And one more time. Inhale, reach those arms out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart. Set your intention for today's practice. Next inhale, gently blink your eyes to open. And then shoot those arms straight up towards the sky. And then exhale the right arm forward, left arm back. So we're twisting out that spine. We're bringing out some tension. And then inhale, bring both arms back up to center. And exhale the left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale, come back up to center, look up at your hands, wiggle those fingers. And exhale the arms out and down, back to your lap. Just shimmy out those shoulders a little bit. And go ahead and bring your left ear to left shoulder. Drop your chin to your chest. And then right ear to right shoulder. bring your head and neck back up to vertical. Shake your head no a few times. And then we're just going to go around the other way. So right ear to right shoulder. Drop your chin to your chest. And then left ear to left shoulder. And again, head and neck back up to vertical. And slowly shake your head no a few times. And then go ahead and come forward. You're going to come to tabletop position and just throw my hair back in a pony. Because I should have done that before. So you're in your tabletop position. Just shake your hips out a little bit. And on an exhale, go ahead and round your spine. Bring your chin to your chest. And then inhale, drop your belly low, lift your chin up. And again, exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. And inhale, low, belly up. Come back to a neutral spine. Shake it out a little bit. And on the next inhale, go ahead and stretch that right leg back behind you. Stretch it back long. Toes are pointing down, your foot is flexed. You can stay right here, or if you'd like to add the left arm, you can hover that left arm, or you can reach it on out. Take a couple breaths here, squeeze in through your belly, squeeze your bum. Take a couple breaths here. And then next exhale, lower everything back down. Shake it out a little bit. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So go ahead and stretch that left leg back behind you. Foot is flexed, toes are pointing down. Again, you can stay right here if that's enough, or you can try hovering your hand, or maybe reaching that arm out. Either way, just keep breathing. Pull the belly to the spine. And then next exhale, drop the limbs down. Shake your belly, bump them out. And then this time you're going to extend that right leg back again. And then you're going to pull that knee out to the side and try and bring that knee up by that shoulder or by that elbow and just hold it there. Again, pulling the belly into the spine. Keep breathing, keep breathing. And then inhale, stretch that leg straight back. Exhale, drop that knee down. Shake those hips out again. Turn back straight for this one. And then go ahead and extend that left leg back on an inhale. And then exhale, bring that knee forward again towards that right shoulder or right elbow. Pulling the belly in. Keep breathing. And then inhale, stretch that leg back. Exhale, drop that knee down, shake it on out. We've got one more balance pose here on our hands and knees. So go ahead and extend that right knee back behind you again. And then this time you're going to bring that knee through the middle, rounding your spine up like you're in your cat pose, dropping your chin down, and hold it here. Pulling the belly in again. And then next inhale, stretch that leg back out. Exhale, drop that knee down. Shake it on out. One last balancing pose on our hands and knees. Inhale, stretch that left leg back. And again, exhale, pull it up and under. We're trying to bring that knee up to your nose, rounding the back. So you're in your cat pose again. Dropping the chin down. Take a breath or two here. And then inhale, stretch that left leg back. Exhale, drop that knee down. Go ahead and shake it on out again. And then you're going to take your knees wide, your toes together. You're going to push back into child's pose. Reach those arms nice and long. The fingertips are spread wide. Your elbows are raised up off the mat. So it's a very active child's pose. And then inhale, come back on up to your hands and knees. Shake your bum out a little bit. And we're going to thread our needle this time. So go ahead and inhale that left arm up to the sky. Reach, 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 reach. And then on your next exhale, come on down. Thread that left arm. The right arm can reach up to the sky. It can tuck behind your back. And if you want the balance challenge here, you can try hovering that right knee up or stretching that right leg back behind you. Whatever variation you want, just take a few breaths. And if your right leg is lifted, slowly lower it down. Bring that right arm back around your mat. Slowly uncurl that left arm, taking it up high to the sky. And then exhale, drop that left hand down. Shake it on out. And we'll thread the needle on the right side this time. So twist and raise that right arm up to the sky. Reach, reach, reach again. And then exhale, come down and thread the right arm. Again, the left arm could come up to the sky. It can tuck behind your back. Last variation is if you want to lift that left knee up or extend that left leg out. Again, any and all variations are fine. Just make sure you're breathing. And if that left leg is lifted, go ahead and lower it down. Bring that left arm back around your mat. Slowly uncurl that right arm, take it up high. And then exhale, drop that right hand down. Go ahead and shimmy it out. And we're going to go ahead and come into a down facing dog. Just for a few breaths. So curl those toes under, lift those hips up and back. Stretching the backs of the legs, the back of the body out. So here we're stretching front and back. This time our arms are the front part of our body, our legs are the back part of the body. Walk your dog out a little bit. And then come back to stillness in your dog. Take a deep breath in here and a deep breath out. Go ahead and drop back down to your knees. And you're going to step that right foot forward between your hands. Go ahead and lean deep into that right knee. Your hands can stay down. You can bring one up to the knee. You can bring one up to the air. Whatever feels good for you. Both arms up in the air. Whatever feels good for you. But just breathe. And then exhale, slowly lower those arms back down. Push your bum back a little bit and fold forward. And then come back on up, lean deep into that knee again. You can stay right here if you'd like. This balance challenge is going to come bringing your hands to prayer this time. Again, you can stay here with your hands in prayer. If you want to add the twist, you can twist towards the right. Now, part of balancing things too is challenging yourself to do different things, but also accepting where you're at. So sometimes you've got to go for it. Other times you're like, going to say, you know what, no, that's not in my practice. I'm going to stay right where I'm at and I'm fine with it. And that's totally okay. Twist back to center. Lower the hands down. Push your bum back a little bit and fold over that front leg. Inhale, come back on up. And bring that right knee back around to meet the left. Shake it out. And as always, if you need to double fold your mat for your knees or to cushion it, or if you want to grab a blanket, you certainly can to pad your mat. This time you're going to push your hands down, curl the toes under, push it back into your downward facing dog again. Take a breath or two here. Again, you can walk the dog or you can stay still. And then when you're ready, drop back down to your knees. This time you'll step the left foot forward between your hands. And then go ahead and lean deeply into that left knee. Hands can stay down. They can stay on blocks if you have them, or blankets if you have them. You can bring both hands to a knee. You can bring one arm up. Whatever feels better for you. But just breathe. And then exhale those hands on down. Push the bum back a little bit and fold over that front leg. And then come back on up, lean deep into that left knee again. Again, your hands can stay down, and that's fine. If you want the balance challenge, this time you'll bring your hands to prayer. You can stay right here in your prayer. Last variation is to twist your body to the left. Keep breathing wherever you're at. Inhale, come back to center if you're twisted. Exhale, lower your hands down if they're lifted. Push your bum back a little bit and just fold over that front leg. And then come back on up. Bring that left knee back around. Shake your bum out a little bit. And then just push back to a closed-legged child's pose. Again, reaching those arms long enough that it raises your elbows up off the mat. Take a few breaths here. And then come back on up. So this time we're going to balance with doing some side planks. So we're going to go on the left side first. So left hand, left knee, stay down. Your right foot's going to come back to a warrior 2 foot. You can stay just like this because you're still balancing. You're kind of off center. Next step is if you want to try and hover that right hand up a little bit. Or you can take that right arm all the way up. And balance there. Last option is if you want to stack your feet and come into full side plank. Wherever you're at, just breathe. And then exhale the right hand back down, drop the knees back down. Shake your hips out a little bit. And then we will switch to the other side. So right hand stays down, right knee stays down. Left leg stretches back. You can hover that left hand. You can bring the left arm all the way up. And last option is if you want to stack the feet and come into full side plank. And then slowly lower the left hand back down. Drop the knees back down. Shake the hips out again. And again, take those knees wide, toes together, push back to child's pose, reaching those arms nice and long. Take a deep breath in here and a deep breath out. Come back up to your hands and knees. And you're just going to take your right foot out to the side, keeping that right knee at a right angle. So the right knee is right over that ankle bone. If you need, let me grab my blocks here. If you have blocks, you can use your blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can stack blankets, pillows, whatever you have, just to have something there closer to reach for balance. So right knee is over right ankle, and it's at a right angle, sorry. So you are just gonna stay right here, and you're gonna reach those arms out to a T. So we're balancing here. Pull the belly in. Take a couple breaths. And then keeping the arms out, slide that right foot out so that the right foot flexes, toes are pointing up towards the sky now. And again, stay right here if you'd like, or if you want the extra balance challenge, you can tip the right fingers towards the right toes. Take a few breaths here if you tip, or if you stay straight. And then next inhale, come back on up. Bend that right knee in. Walk that right knee around front. Lower the hands on down to your blocks or your mat. Bring that right knee back around and just shake those hips out. And we'll do the same thing on the other side this time. So go ahead and bring that left foot out to the side. The knee is right underneath. The knee is right over the ankle, sorry. And then go ahead and find your balance here. Arms come out to a T. Keep breathing, keep breathing. And then keeping the arms where they're at, slowly slide that left foot out. Again, the foot is flexed, toes are pointing up towards the sky. And you can stay right here, or if you want the added balance challenge, you're gonna tip the left fingers towards the left toes. And take a few breaths wherever you're at. Keep breathing, keep breathing. And then next inhale, come back on up. Bend that left knee in. Lower the hands down, bring that left foot back around the center, bring the knee around, and then just shake those hips out a little bit. And set your blocks or blankets aside if you use them. Go ahead and put your hands down, come in a tabletop. If you want to touch back into a downward facing dog first, you can curl up to a dog, or if you're in your tabletop, you can just step through into a forward fold. If you went for the dog first, take a breath or two in your dog. My forward folder is just hanging out in your forward fold. And then doggers, go ahead and step forward to meet us in forward fold. And so again, inhale, lift up, halfway to a flat back. Exhale and fold. And again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, lift up to a flat back. Pull your hands into prayer. Take a couple breaths here, pulling the belly to the spine. And then next, exhale, release and fold. Inhale, begin to rise all the way back up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale, bring your hands back to mountain pose. Close your eyes. Take a couple breaths here. Inhale, blink your eyes to open and reach those arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale and fold. Inhale, begin to rise back up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. And And then exhale back to mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach those arms up one more time for a half sun salute. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale and fold. Inhale, begin to rise all the way back up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. And exhale down to mountain pose. Again, take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. So go ahead and walk. I was at the back of my mat, so be more, so you have some space behind you on your mat. And then go ahead and step that right foot a giant step forward. Your back foot's going to turn to warrior 2 foot. And then bend that front knee so you're stretching out into your warrior 2 pose. I'm going to slide my mat back a little bit. Fit in this range here. So you're in your warrior 2 pose. And when you're in your warrior 2 pose, try to distribute the weight equally in your feet. So don't just dump into that right foot. Make sure the left foot, the back foot, is pushing evenly into the ground. And also make sure your arms are equally balanced. Take a couple breaths here. Go ahead and flip that right palm up towards the sky. And then inhale, take that right hand high, reverse your warrior. Inhale, come back to center. Go ahead and straighten that right leg. We're going to come into triangle pose. So if you want to grab your block or your blanket and put it in the back or front of your foot, you're going to hinge at your hip and you're going to reach for that block or the mat or the blanket, whatever you've got, and take that left hand high. So again, you're trying to balance the 3 points of the triangle, both feet and that left arm up in the air. Take a couple breaths here. And then on your next inhale, bring that left hand down to the floor of your blocks. Curl onto your back toes. And you're just going to step that back foot forward a little bit. If you've got your blocks, or your blankets, or your mat, whichever you have, you're just going to press your fingertips down to the floor, around your blocks. And you're going to see if you can maybe lift those left toes up off the back of the mat. Maybe you just hover it. If you're on your blocks, you'd be here. Or here if you need it a little higher. If you can lift your leg higher, great. Whichever feels better for you. You're just trying to balance here in a modified warrior 3. Keep breathing, keep breathing. And then next exhale, lower that left foot down. Go ahead and fold. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale and bow. Inhale, begin to roll back up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. And exhale your hands back to mountain pose. Take a couple breaths here, closing your eyes. Just stand here tall, balancing the weight between both feet. And then blink your eyes to open. And then this time you're going to step it so that your left foot's the one in front. Your right foot's going back to your warrior 2 foot. And then once you have your distance of your feet panned out right for you, go ahead and bend that left knee. Reach those arms out. Now you're in your warrior 2 on the left. And again, both feet should be equally pushing down into the earth, trying to stretch that mat apart. Both arms are reaching equally long. Keep breathing here, pulling the belly in. You can flip that front palm, take that left arm high to the sky. You can look up at the hand or down at the back foot. Come back to your warrior two. We're going to come into triangle on the other side. So straighten that left leg. Hinge at your hips. And again, you can reach for your blankets, your blocks, or the mat, whatever you have. Take that right arm high to the sky for your triangle pose. Take a few breaths here. And then slowly lower that right hand down on your inhale. Curl onto those back toes. And if you need your blocks or your blankets, whatever you have, go ahead and walk those hands forward a little bit, putting all the weight into the left foot. And you're on your toes of the right foot. You can stay right here with those right toes down, or if you want to challenge yourself, you can try hovering that right foot up a little bit. Maybe you take it up a lot a bit. Maybe you use your blocks. Whatever's in it for you. Just keep breathing wherever you're at. Last balance challenge would be to extend the left arm out. And then exhale everything down. Go ahead and fold. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Exhale and bow. Inhale, begin to roll all the way back up to a stand, reaching those arms back out and up. Come back to mountain pose. Close your eyes. Take a couple breaths here. Slow the breathing back down. Go ahead and gently blink your eyes open and just kind of shimmy everything out. And I have a wall right here that I'm going to use. You can use a wall, you can use a chair, whatever you have is fine. But go ahead and place your right hand on the wall. Your right leg is closer to the wall. Your right foot is going to take all the weight. And you're just going to kickstand your left toes. So it'd be left toes kickstanded to the inner shin, to the inner knee, or you can take it all the way up to your inner thigh. Turn your face forward too for you guys. So once you're there, if you want to try and hover those hands, try and find your balance. Take your arms to whatever variation you want. They can be out, they can be up, they can be in prayer. Wherever you're at, just find balance. And then if your arms are lifted, reach back for the wall. Lower that left foot down. Shake the legs on out. And then turn and face the other way. So you'll be facing with the left leg closer to the wall. Left hand is on the wall. Right toes can kickstand. They can come to the inner shin. They can come to inner knee. Or they can come to inner thigh. Once you're there, see if you can hover the hands. Find some balance wherever you want to go. Prayer up, back behind you. Today I feel like prayer. And just breathe. And then slowly bring the left hand back to the wall. Lower the right leg down. Shake it on out a little bit. And then come have a seat on your bum bum. And we're going to do a little bit of balancing on our bum bums and get some core work in. So, knees are bent. Your hands are going to tuck underneath your knees. You're sitting nice and tall, long spine. Go ahead and lean back with that long spine. And then see if you can lift that right foot up. You can stay right there if that's enough. Next option would be to release the hands. Again, you can stay right there if that's enough. And then last option is to lift the other foot up, the left leg up. Wherever you're at, just stay there. Keep breathing. Keep balancing. And then next exhale, drop those feet down, come forward and fold over your legs. And then come back up. You gotta do the other side. So again, tuck the hands, you're sitting tall, you're leaning back. This time the left leg lifts up. You can stay there, you can release the hands, you can do the other foot. Any and all variations are totally fine. You go where you wanna go. Or maybe you challenge yourself to where you wanna challenge yourself. Remember, it's all a balance. It's all yoga is trying to accept where you're at, but also challenge yourself to grow. And isn't that what we're doing in life too? Sure is. And then exhale, drop those feet down. Go ahead and fold over those legs. Let your head fall and be heavy. And then come back and up. Take your feet about as wide as your mat. And then go ahead and come up onto the heels. So flex your feet once you get there. You're sitting nice and tall. Bring your hands to prayer. And the elbows are to the insides of those knees. So the balance here is going to be that you're going to squeeze the knees in and you're going to use your elbows to push out. So you got to push and squeeze at the same time. So can you find balance in doing that and then still keep your breath going? Can't hold your breath here, so squeeze and push at the same time. Keep breathing, keep breathing. And then exhale, release. Go ahead and take the hands back behind you, rock the legs side to side. And then go ahead and stretch your legs out nice and long on your mat. Shake them up. And it's time to get to our hips. So go ahead, hipper's choice, whatever you want to do for your hip opener. You can take the left ankle, cross it over the right knee, sit tall here. You can sit tall and you can lean forward. You can take the hands back behind you and you can bend the bottom leg up. Any of those are totally fine. Go to where you want to go. Close your eyes and hang there for about 10 or 12 breaths. And on your next inhale, if that right leg is bent, slowly straighten it out. Uncross that left ankle and just shake those legs out a little bit. You can point and flex the feet. You can take the legs out, whatever feels good. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. So right ankle comes on top of that left knee. Again, you can sit tall here just like this. You can lean forward. Last option is to take your hands back behind you and bend that bottom leg up. Close your eyes. And again, we're here for 10 to 12 breaths. And then next inhale, slowly begin to straighten out left leg. Uncross that right ankle. Shake it on out a little bit. You can rub it out, pat it out, whatever feels good for you. And then go ahead and pull your left knee into your chest. The foot can stay to the inside of that right thigh, or it can cross over, whichever feels better for you. Right hand or right elbow is gonna hug that knee. The left hand's gonna come behind. You're just gonna twist off to the left. And next inhale slowly and twist back to center. Right hand comes out to be a kickstand, and either your peace fingers grab your right big or your left big toe, or grabs the outside of that left foot. You're gonna sit tall, and you're just gonna work towards trying to straighten that leg out in front of you. It could be slightly bent, it could be a lot of bent, it can be straight. Either way, try and keep your spine nice and long, and just breathe. And then slowly bend that left knee in, lower that left leg down, shake it on out. And then go ahead and pull that right foot in. You can stay again to the inside of that left thigh, or it can cross over, whichever feels better. Left hand or elbow hugs that knee. Right hand comes behind, and you're just going to twist off to the right this time. Slowly and twist back to center and inhale. Left hand comes out to be your kickstand. Again, peace fingers or hand grabs outside of the foot or big toe. Sit tall, and you're going to work towards trying to straighten that right leg. Again, the knee can be bent, it can be straight, whatever feels better for your low back, your core. Try and stay sitting nice and tall, and take a few breaths there. And then slowly bend that right knee in, lower that foot down, stretch it out, shake it on out. Point and flex the feet a couple times. And then when you're ready, come lay down on your mat. Your feet are about hip distance apart, your arms are down by your side, palms are facing down. And when you're ready, you're just going to lift those hips up off your mat, coming into bridge pose. Keep breathing here, keep breathing here. And then next exhale, slowly low back down. Rock the knees side to side a little bit. Just turn sideways for you guys. And then when you're ready again, go ahead and press those feet down, lift those hips up, coming into bridge pose number 2. Your arms can reach up over your head, or they can clasp underneath your bum. Either way, just take a couple breaths where you're at. Keep breathing, keep breathing. And then next exhale, slowly lower down. Rock those knees side to side. And then when you're ready, go ahead and pull both knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Rock a little bit to give your low back a little rub. And then come back to center. Take those arms out to a T and extend the legs up towards the sky. Inhale, one at a time, bend those knees back into your chest. Lower the feet back down to the earth. Stretch those legs long and reach your arms up overhead for a full body stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then exhale, lower those hands down by your sides. Go ahead and set yourself up for your Shavasana. However's comfortable for you. Let your bodies be heavy. Let your mind be clear. And just breathe. Begin to deepen your breath. Make some small movements with your fingers and your toes. Slowly go ahead and roll off to your right side. Pause there. Take a breath or two. And then when you're ready, come back to a comfortable seated position. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you guys for practicing with me here today. I greatly appreciate all your love and all your support. And remember, yoga teaches us to find balance in a pose so we can translate to balance in life. So what are you trying to balance in life right now? Balance the crazy with the calm, the love with the hate. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may your mind be at ease. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thank you guys so much. Love to all of you. Mwah.